Hello, good people of Whiskeydom, and welcome to another whiskey review with me, the Whiskey Novice. Thank you for joining me. We are currently nipping our way through the aisles of the supermarket. I said in my previous review that I've found some new entry-level single malts, non-age stated single malts out there in the supermarket, and I just decided I was going to review a few of them. This one, the latest, the Glen Moray Twisted Vine. This one, a cognac cask, matured, non-age stated, probably young, 40%er, chill filter, probably color added, I would dare say yes. Let's just get in, shall we? Okay, let's go. Now, given its price, which we will discuss, I like this. I like this a lot. The cognac casks have brought dimension to this. An awful lot of dimension. Dark, funky, slightly overripe fruit combined with Manuka honey, dank wood, and Jolly Ranchers. There's an awful lot going on in here. An awful lot. Glen Moray's sort of known for that entry-level, non-age stated single malt. The classic, the elegant classic, I mean, still, in my opinion, a decent space cider for the price it goes out at. It's nothing fantastic, but at the end of the day, whenever it's around, usually around, we see it around £19 a bottle. It's good for the price. I really think it is. There really is loads going on here. Sometimes it smells a little synthetic. There's a weird sort of glue note that shows up every now and again. But other times it's far from it. Other times it's a real fruit bomb. And it's just the fact that there's so much going on. It's weird. I don't know, that hint of synthetic something going in there. But other times it's just a real natural dark fruit, palate, sweet, sour, slightly bitter arrival. And once again, full on. I'm going to talk about price now. Why not? Why not just throw it in now? £23 I paid for this. You may be put off if you saw this in the supermarket by the fact that it's a non-age state at 40% space cider. I would recommend this all day long. Will I replace it if I see it at that price again? Yes, of course I will. I really like this. Punches above the 40% because of the amount of flavour that's going on in there. Lovely grainy notes going on in there now. Cereal notes, very much so. But playing in along with what I mentioned earlier on. The dank wood, once again, yes. Deeper, darker fruits, even fruit roll-up I'm getting. And those little boxes of sun-dried raisins. Remember them? We used to feed them to our kids all the time. They loved them. And I just remember that smell, that flavour. Yet again, that little hint of something synthetic is in the palate, but it's being balanced out well. Those cereal notes are an awful lot more prominent than I even remembered whenever I was doing my tasting notes in this. And even the finish, the cereal notes carry through the finish. Finish is sort of short to medium. There's nothing major to write home about, but it's good. It's good. Really like this. If you see this one in your supermarkets, I mean, hats off to Glen Moray. They really do it right for the price, in my opinion. As I said, £23. I think once again that the retail is around the £35 mark. Is it worth £35? Do you know, it's a good question. It's one that I would nearly go as far as to say yes. I genuinely do like this. There's more than enough flavour going on it, I think. And it's just well done to Glen Moray. Glen Moray, well done. So I'm being rather glowing about this. What would I recommend as an alternative? Well, it's not. There are a few cognac cask finished. This is cognac cask matured. I would imagine it's young. I wouldn't think it's got an awful lot of time in those cognac casks, but there are a few out there. I had originally sort of toyed with the idea. There's a UK Bushmills exclusive, a 15-year-old with a cognac finish on it. I'd sort of idea with it, but no. But I am going to stay with Bushmills for this boy, the Sexton, a Bushmills product. And weirdly, it's Oloroso, 4-year-old malt, Oloroso matured. This is cognac, so the similarity shouldn't be there. But it was just the fact that once again, there's for a young single malt, the Sexton, I found rich, deep dark fruit, and a well balanced, well presented thing for a young whiskey, inexpensive, bottled at 40%. And that's what it was. Only whenever I sat down and sat back and thought about it, that's what the Glen Moray made me think of. So it's not necessarily that the flavors are the same here. It's not necessarily that these are sort of even playing in the same park. But here's what I'm suggesting to you. If this Glen Moray Twisted Vine is one that you've bought and you've enjoyed it, and you were wanting something that's, inexpensive, affordable, and just punches above its weight once again around that 40%, or the Sexton's what I would recommend. I liked this from the neck pour. I genuinely did. And the finish is getting better. Stewed apples. I suppose your cognac things maybe playing in there a little. I just think for the price I paid for it, I think it's fantastic. It just gets better and better. It really does. Anyway, I'll leave it at that, because otherwise I could just stand here and wax lyrical about it all day. Thank you for joining me. As always a pleasure. Thank you very much to my patrons. Should anybody wish to show the channel a little support and join that group, the details are in the video description below. I'll be back the next time. Until then, look after yourselves. Here's to your good health. Cheers. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Please click and subscribe to be notified of further content.